So some of you know, some of you may have no idea, but I've been really, really focused on my own health and well-being over the last few months. And yes, my voice is husky. I'm recovering from a cold. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about recovering from burnout to the point of chronic stress, from anxiety, from insomnia, from many different things that were going on for me. And I had a mentor, a beautiful mentor, Sarah Sparta. I encourage you to look her up. A long time ago when I burnt out in 2021. And what she said to me was this, and maybe I didn't do it. She said, sometimes in these situations we go just enough to get ourselves better. But you need to go to like 200%. And I went pretty hard at that point with my healing. I went pretty deep, and my partner, who I had been with for about 8 years or so at that point, was like, you're like a new person. I was dealing with things so much better. I was coping, I was functioning at a higher level. I was more calm. I had a greater, wider perspective on things. There were so many differences that he could see shining through, and an almost new version of me that he had never seen before. And what has happened over the last few years, and even before that, was that, I'm going to use the fill your cup analogy. If my full cup is up here, I get to about here and I go, oh my God, I'm doing so well. I'm doing so much better. I have a little bit more energy and I'm thinking straighter. My brain fog's not around. I am doing great. And then something happens, because that's what happens in life, right? Whether it's a stressful situation, whether it's a run of bad sleep, whatever it is, and it knocks me down and I realize where I'm really at. And I'm excited this year and way beyond to keep going and to keep going and allow my cup to overflow and to keep my cup as full as I can, as much as I can, and overflowing as much as I can, because that's where we live our greatest life from. And I'm not just wanting to say this as a rah thing, but like this was pretty serious. I was not sleeping well. I was grouchy. I was not myself. I couldn't think and make decisions in a good way, because when we're in chronic stress for too long, decision-making parts of our brain literally shrink. I would hit a haze and a brain fog in the afternoons, sometimes even in the morning, where I just felt clouded over and like I would need to rest. I needed to stop. Yet a lot of the time I would just keep pushing through. I think the part that mattered the most to me was that I wasn't feeling life. I wasn't feeling like I have emotions, and I would have happy times and sad times and good laughs with friends and genuine exchanges and ups and downs of emotions. But on the whole, I would get to the end of a week and I would be like basically just feel exhausted and like I just got through. And like then there's another week coming and looking forward to any bit of recovery that I might be able to manage to schedule into my busy weeks. So I'm excited to feel more, and it's already begun over these past few months. I've been working on it, and really, especially in the last week or two, I've really started to feel more of life, to feel more relaxed. Not like if my partner cracks a joke or something like that. I wake up and I'm not feeling panicked or anxious or like I need to do something. And some days that's felt a little bit like, am I groggy? Am I feeling lazy today? And I actually think that's just because waking up and being calm and not being rushed is so foreign to my system that it feels strange. And I'm learning to throw gratitude on that and being like, hey, I slept well. I'm able to just lay in bed and relax. This is a win. This is a good thing. I welcome this new norm. And I'm sharing this not just to share this with you, but because maybe you relate to this. Maybe there's parts of what I've said that you're like, holy crap, that's totally me. Maybe you're feeling these things and going, I don't think this is normal. I don't think this is the life that I want. So what do you want to focus on? And this is not meant to be like a new year, new you kind of thing, but really, can we go that 200% that my mentor told me about? Rather than just recovering and diminishing and recovering and diminishing and recovering and diminishing. Burning out and kind of rebuilding a little bit and burning out. This cycle's got to stop, not just for me, not just for you, but for our society in general. If you'd love to know more about brain retraining, about Vital Side's Rewire program, if you've been living in constant state of go, go, go and stress, you can find that in my bio, linked somewhere around this video. And here's to going to that 200%. Not to hustle, not to strive. Yes, maybe to strive towards your goals and things. But for you, can you go to 200% for you and the life that you want and the you that you want to be?